How about this? Oh, there we go. Hell yeah. Welcome to the D-Pad. I'm Rick. This is the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 trailer day. It just dropped about 3 minutes ago. Had some audio issues that Logic Pro is acting weird. But it is finally time to check out the long-awaited trailer. I will say before we get into this, so for those who are not aware, I used to be a pretty huge box office dork a couple years back, and a trailer coming out 4 months before the movie is very normal, to the point where this is even a little bit on the early side. So just to jump ahead of all of the oh, it's finally here, people, we should have had this months ago. It's not really, but anyway, I'm excited for it. I'm looking forward to this. Oh my god, okay. I think we're still good. My YouTube studio area is just kind of got the oh, you're not streaming anything right now thing up, which is not accurate, I don't think. I have not seen the second movie yet. So I'm sure that there will be at least a little bit of moderate, spoileration for that, but I will be catching the second movie very soon. But yeah, so we're going to have our first glimpse in motion. Well, I guess first in full body motion of one Shadow the Hedgehog, is voiced by Keanu Reeves, which is a wild fucking casting choice. I don't think it's going to be bad for a casting choice, just a very interesting one. I guess maybe they're going for a little bit of a John Wick kind of vibe there, but without further ado, we're going to jump into it. I hope the volume's not crazy loud. I apologize if it is. Doing the YouTube reactions for these is always a little bit on the finicky side when it comes to that. I need to figure out a better way of doing this. I think that I can probably do this as a desktop view thing as opposed to right now. I've just got a web page pulled into the streaming software. So let's give this thing a go. I apologize too if there's an echo from the trailer. I don't have my optimal kind of setup going at the moment, so we'll see how this goes. Let's do it.
Sonic, you finally found your family.
Try to keep up.
I know it hasn't always been easy, but you didn't change who you are in here.
Yeah, in my lungs.
Or your heart.
No closed caption. That's a bummer. I think anyway. Yeah, unavailable. I love the original film logo.
There's been a high-level security breach.
We got the gun logos going, yeah.
And we need Team Sonic's immediate assistance.
Team Sonic, okay.
Shadow is far beyond anything we've ever encountered.
It's very
Shadow's
wet.
Story began a lot like your Sonic. But where you
did?
found family and friends, Shadow found only pain and loss.
All right, we got a rogue alien on the loose. How do
Okay.
we find it?
Start with the giant fireball?
I love it. Let's start with the giant fireball.
So I guess they're shifting around Shadow's origins then.
He is much more impressive than the hedgehog I fought previously.
Dude, I'm standing right here.
You're a colorful bunch.
We don't want to fight you.
Actually, Sonic, I would like to fight.
No, no!
All right, get some chaos control going on. Ugh.
My turn. Can we just talk about this?
Oh boy. Okay. All right. Yeah, dude who can teleport basically is gonna kick your ass.
Sonic!
All right.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but we need you-know-who.
Really?
Bad idea.
When has that ever stopped me?
Oh boy.
Doctor,
We have visitors.
this is sad, Robotnik. Even for you.
We need your help.
On one condition. Do this!
Okay.
If I can't rule the world, I might as well save it! I need room.
But, sir, I don't have the proper materials. Found some.
All right.
We're done. There won't be anything left.
Oh, we got the motorcycle. Okay, sick.
What did you do? What I had to.
We got the Akira reference shot there, of course. Okay. Build to live and learn.
Welcome home, my boy.
Oh, okay.
Impossible. Is it? It couldn't be. Couldn't it? I am. Are you? In the saggy flesh.
Okay. Interesting. Was Amy in there? I didn't get a good. Oh my god. I feel like I missed a bunch and I was like barely speaking there. All right, hang on. Let's back up a little bit here. I want to see if I can actually spot Amy if she's in here, or the Chow. You can see where they were tied up.
This is a bad idea.
When has that ever stopped me?
Yeah, I'm intrigued by... Oh, jeez. Okay, hang on. Oh, my God.
When has that ever stopped me?
In this scene? Because this just looks like... It's just a bunch of... Yeah, before that. All right.
This is a bad idea.
Oh, from now.
You know, too powerful.
Like, this side of things? So we got the gun agents. I do see what looks like... That... Oh, that's so hard to tell. That looks like Knuckles' gloves. And it could be either Amy's boots or Knuckles' boots. It's really hard to tell, but those look like Knuckles' gloves. Yeah, I think that's Knuckles. There's enough lighting that makes it look kind of on the pinkish side.
I believe I'm saying this, but we need you-know-who.
He does look very pink in that.
When has that ever stopped?
So this is going to be interesting. I need to see the second movie, but like...
We have visitors.
And I love Jim Carrey a lot.
Even for you.
I don't know how... I still don't entirely know how I feel about him as Robotnik in general.
Do this! If I can't rule the
And
world,
him as...
I might as well save it.
Him as...
Sir, I
Let's
don't
see if
have
I
the
can
proper
see where if there's a Chow thing going on here too,
Found
but
some.
not yet. No, I'm gonna see. I will catch the second one. Okay, I was curious if the outfit was going to be a little bit closer with him being so large to either the original or the Adventure era Eggman outfits, but seems that is not the case.
What did
Yeah.
you do? What I had.
Get Lee Majub's chest in there.
Welcome home, my boy.
It's impossible.
Is it?
It couldn't be.
Couldn't it?
I am.
Are you? In the sag...
Because I was kind of wondering with like... So, did I miss the Chow again? I was trying to keep an eye out for it, and I did not see them.
Some.
Anything left? You...
Oh, god damn it. I didn't even notice that I've been... All right, let me... Hang on a second. Let me anchor this fucking thing. This is me trying to use left and right on the...
Sonic?
Yeah, well, so it sounds like he said... It's hard to tell whether he says Papa or Pop Pop, because Pop Pop usually is more of a grandfather thing.
On one condition.
Kind of Eggman peeking out behind something.
Your help.
Sir, I don't have the proper materials. Found some.
When we're done, there won't be anything left.
Hey, no! Cheat code!
Oh, Jesus Christ. Gotcha. Okay. That is definitely... Oh, it's a whole, like, Chow toy store. Interesting. Wow, Jesus Christ. Yeah, they did a whole thing with it. All right.
What did you...
So, like...
My boy.
Oh, man. So, all right. I am excited for this movie. But, yeah, wasn't the whole... I would have figured after the first movie... Also going to do a little of that to clean up the overlay thing there. I didn't realize I changed my layers. So not having seen the second movie, my assumption after how the first movie was going was that the plot of Sonic 2 or Sonic 3 was at least going to involve some amount of Metal Sonic, given he's trying to take Sonic's speed thing and like yada yada. But yeah, there's a lot of questions I have about the changed lore going into this. One, there was and granted, anything that's done through voiceover in a movie trailer, like you can't assume fully that is going to be a thing in the final movie. A lot of times that's there to either just fill in information that the movie will make clear on its own, or just to say stuff to make the trailer look better. So it's entirely possible that that piece about like he is just like you, but what you found he didn't find. Because otherwise what that implies is that Shadow also is just from also already super different in the second film. So I mean that's fair. So he's a hedgehog from their world that also came through a portal and I guess found Gerald and Gunn and stuff. And I guess what they're going to be going for is that Gerald is very much like Ivo and like same exact kind of aspirations, except he actually caught his hedgehog and the end result is Shadow being tested on for some amount of time, whether it's 50 years or whatever. That's the thing too, is like, so either like maybe there's some amount of him using emerald power or power from Shadow or something to still be alive that much later, or maybe everything that happened in the past there, if it is 50 years ago, happened when Gerald was like 20 or something, which like Maria would have to be not his granddaughter for that to make sense. So, like, I mean, we know Maria's going to be in the movie, so that's yeah, this is going to be a little bit strange. The other big thing to me that kind of bums me out a little bit is both between Sonic Adventure 2 and Shadow the Hedgehog, the game, Gerald is a surprisingly multi-dimensional sort of character, despite only seeing him in archival footage and flashbacks. And he definitely seemed like a much more serious and kind of tragic character. So I'm a little bit like oof on him just kind of being an older Ivo for the purpose of the jokes that are going on here. I'm hoping that he's not going to be as buffoonish as Jim Carrey's Ivo is. I'm already kind of a little on the fence at the like slightly Looney Tunes ishness of how Jim Carrey tends to do him, but I don't know. That's the thing. Yeah, I don't expect them to just like 1-to-1 the game to the movie. Like there's already enough stuff changed even from the first movie that would need to like accommodate some of that stuff. I'm just kind of like, okay, so I just hope that it's not going to be purely gags with Gerald, because he's one of the more interesting characters to have come out of the entire franchise. And I just, I hope that it's not like, yeah, we all need to find the computer room. No sign of Rouge. I don't know if I don't know if there was any kind of casting thing with that, or if they're keeping it under wraps or whatever. But yeah, Gerald being here is also the other one being Sonic teaming up with Robotnik to take on Shadow is an interesting adjustment as well. I'll be curious how that winds up playing out, because it does definitely. I'm assuming that, like, I'm just kind of spitballing. I'm assuming that this scene comes in like two-thirds of the way in. Kristen Ritter. All right, Kristen Ritter. I could see being Rouge. Her voice could work as Rouge. Yeah. Oh, of course he's gonna get betrayed, which also in some ways hurts a little bit, just because Sonic Adventure 2, I think, is the first time Eggman and Sonic properly work together on something, and it's very much like not like non-betrayal, like shit's about to hit the fan, the whole planet could get destroyed, we need to work together to stop this, and they do, and they succeed. It's gonna be a bummer if Robotnik turns on him in this, which I'm kind of expecting, just because that's kind of in character for him, but in the movies. But yeah, Sonic and Robotnik teaming up to take on Shadow is interesting. Yeah, and also Gerald being alive. I'm assuming, like I was saying before, I'm assuming this is one of those scenes that comes in like 2/3 of the way through the movie. The low point's already been hit. Sonic and his friends can't beat Shadow, so they reluctantly go and try to get help from Robotnik. They try figuring some things out, and then it's like, this isn't enough. We need more. Something's missing. What is it? Oh, my grandfather's lab. Good, blah, blah, blah. And they go there, and then they encounter a still alive Gerald, which Robotnik seems confused about a little bit, or surprised by. So yeah, my guess is some kind of artificial I just bit my tongue. Some kind of artificial life enhancement going on here. Yeah, I don't know if we'll see the final hazard in this. I feel like they're like, even for this movie series, there's a lot of legwork that would be necessary to explain and justify and make sense the arc in what is otherwise a fairly like grounded interpretation of the planet that this is happening on. I would be like, it's one thing to have like Gunn as a paramilitary force with like a science division and all that kind of stuff. It's another entirely to be like, oh yeah, we also have a floating space station that like deals specifically with this or something. I hope they don't just be like, oh yeah, up on the International Space Station, we did research on blah, you know? Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious where this is going to end up going, because they've got enough changes here from what the normal formula would be that I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what to expect with that. I just want to back up this one again here.
Welcome home, my boy.
So welcome home, my boy.
It's impossible. Is it?
Is kind of a...
Couldn't be. Couldn't it? Are you? In the saggy flesh.
Oh, Gunn is founded between the first two movies. Okay, so Gunn definitely had absolutely nothing to do with Shadow's whole thing then. Does he have a badge on? I don't see a badge. I see a... Oh, wait, no, there is a badge. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It looked like it just says, like, doctor maybe a gun logo. It's super hard to... Can I get a clearer shot from... Okay. Well, that almost straight up looks like, you know, a screenshot of what you would expect from... Let me unlock this and I can blow it up. Oh, god damn it. No. Stop. Fuck. I just want to resize it, for fuck's sake.
Welcome home, my boy.
Oh, we're never going to catch it from that angle. Okay. Yeah, it just looks like it says doctor, and it's just got a straight kind of headshot looking thing there. Yeah, it looks essentially like the it basically looks like the shot that you get in the games when he's doing his confession tape with Gunn. Yeah, there's not enough detail there for us to really catch that one, unfortunately, but it just kind of looks, yeah, it just looks kind of like an ID. An ID with whom would be my big question, because if I recall correctly, the Gunn logo is a hexagon with the points facing up and down, not left and right. So I'm curious what that symbol on the top left is. But yeah, it basically sounds like Project Shadow was some kind of military thing. And given the fact that Maria is cast in the movie, I would have to assume that, I mean, the Shadow backstory stuff could have been like 5 years earlier or something, like not long before the events of the first movie. Doesn't have to be 50 years ago. And then you would have a... Did we see Maria in the trailer? What? Was she in the little, like... I'm clearly, like, way too tired to be doing this. Oh, my God. Let's scrub back real quick here. Let's see if we can find this. Oh, my God. All right. I'll pull it up to the front again. Jesus.
Found your family.
Try to keep up.
I know it hasn't always been easy, but you didn't change who you are.
Okay.
There's been a high-level security breach.
Actually, hang on a second. Say at the very end of the second movie, Project Shadow dated back 50. All right, never mind then. I still haven't seen the second movie, which is the big thing there. Oh, that's a donut
Breach.
box. Oh, the gun logo is kind of more of a triangle, it looked like. Okay. So maybe that was the gun logo then on his
Been a high-level
ID.
security breach. And we need Team Sonic's immediate assistance. Project Shadow is far beyond anything we've ever encountered.
Shadow's story began a lot like yours.
Oh, okay, yeah, there's Maria in the reflection and right there. Okay.
But where you found family and friends, Shadow found only pain.
Okay. So Gerald, oh boy. Are they going to just go with it like, oh yeah, Gerald's like 90 or something? I'm intrigued and a little bit like, on what they're going to wind up doing to make the story kind of make sense, because I feel like there's elements of this that are not going to be there that normally help kind of keep it all together, you know? All right. I might have to ruminate on this a little bit. But what, December 20th, I think this is coming out right in time for Christmas. So, oh, excuse me. Or Frozen Like Shadow. Well, yeah, that's the thing is like, yeah, I don't know. A child's getting shot in this movie? I think so. I don't think they're going to, I think they're going to allude to it and not, go into any sort of detail on that, but my assumption is that, well, because he was already in the tube. He was already in the tube when Maria was there, so it's not like Japanese name of this film is Sonic the Shadow Tokyo Mission? That can't be right. What? All right, maybe Gerald's labs in Japan. This. Okay. Your fellow worked on the Shadow game on the amazing full CGI. All right, that's fun. All right. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I guess we'll have to see how this goes, but actually, yeah. Wait, didn't the yeah, there's Japan right there. Oh, that's where the Chow are. The Chow thing is gonna be in Japan, presumably, because this is definitely like Akihabara or something.
Dude, I'm standing right here.
You're a colorful bunch.
We don't want to fight you.
Actually, Sonic.
Oh, actually. Maybe not Akihabara, but, some, lit up kind of area.
You know
Where?
What did you do? What I had to.
Oh, you went too far.
Hey, no cheat code.
I want to see the, Oh, yeah, and that's all in Japanese there, too. It is the actual Chow Garden logo, which is fun. All right. So, yeah, I'm going to be very intrigued. Also, yeah, missiles and shit. So, like, who the hell is attacking with... I mean, I guess that could be Shadow with some kind of missile launching thing. I'm just very... I'm curious what's going to take them to Japan with some American military / gun person. Is he gonna? Are they gonna weave in the thing about him? Are they gonna weave in the thing about him as the gun leader being like a child who saw what went down or something? He didn't. I guess he. The guy looked like he was at least 50. He'd have to be close to 60, but... Oh, yeah, no, that's... Wait, no, this was the guy from... This is just the military guy we've had for the series, isn't it? So, I don't know. But, either way... Oh, yeah, and this is them presumably having their conversation in the Tokyo Chow Garden restaurant, what have you. Could be hidden in Japan. I guess that's true. They're like, we need to make this black site be as far away from American soil as possible. So we worked with our allies in Japan in the 70s to build Project Shadow as a black site. This is going to be interesting. All right. I could sit here for a while and just verbal blah, a bunch of thoughts on these, but you can see one of the Chow pom-pom things going on there with like a little wire connecting it. That's cute. All right. I need to hop off of here so I can get ready for the Nintendo Direct in half an hour, but recommended character with the same guy. Yeah, that's the thing is the characters central to Shadow's past in the games are very tragic and dark characters. So turning goofier characters into those same characters would be a rough go. I'm already a little bit iffy on Gerald, but I guess we'll see how this goes. I'm sure there'll be another trailer coming out a couple weeks before this, because I don't know if tickets are. The Gun Commander plotline is kind of silly regardless. I don't think it said did it say anything tickets available now or anything? No, it did not. Okay. All right. Because yeah, usually what they do nowadays, they'll have their first trailer, and then like anywhere from like 3 to I don't know 10 weeks out, they'll do a let's do that so I get that spinning logo, the spinner off the screen. They'll do a like tickets available now thing. So I'm sure there'll be another trailer before the movie comes out that might be a little bit more revealing as far as what's actually happening here. Kill my friend as a result. Therefore, when I grow up, I'll get revenge by joining that. Yeah, the gun commander is like silly as fuck. Cause like yeah, the whole because Gunn showed up on the Ark to shut down the whole facility, and it was because Gerald had kind of gone beyond his means, right? Or he had gone outside the lines a little bit. So the gun commander blames that on his test subject. It's dumb. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I would love to hear you guys' thoughts in the comments. And yeah, I'll be back on in a few for the Nintendo Direct or the Nintendo Indie Showcase / partner Nintendo Indie World / partner showcase. Holy shit, I need some coffee. I will see you in a few, and bye.